Hi guys, this is Dean Swain from the Retro Asylum podcast. Congratulations to the One Up Gaming gang. 400 episodes, great number to reach. It's a lot of editing, trust me, I know. I've been podcasting for years, so well done, great number to reach. And here's to the next 400 episodes. Well done, guys.
Yeah, this how we do it, y'all. L-G-E, man.
Straight out of Diamond Style Production.
What up to you, One Up Gaming? They're not really ready for this one. One Up Gaming is behind me. Let me get in beast mode. If you wanna try me, you don't need a cheat code. Conte is who I be. To you it's Mr. Hero, legendary adversary. Flows considered lethal. I'm a Super Saiyan, I got Dragon Balls, I wouldn't lie. You might think I'm playing when I'm saying I can really fly. When I'm on the track, you feel the energy I'm pushing out. Put me on the map. One Up Gaming's who I'm talking about. I'm the rapping Master Chief, epic to say the least. Contain the hero, better etch that in your memory. And so the One Up Gaming for the show out. Contain the hero is really gonna show out. Show out. Contain. And so the One Up. And so the One Up.
Dope bitch you ever heard.
Hi, David here, One Up Gaming. Gonna have a quick go through this week's podcast. Did I say this is the One Up Gaming podcast, episode 408? I don't think I did. But anyway, as always, sponsored by Games Inspired Music. 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity, so please stream the Games Inspired Music album. Just Google it, search it, it's on Amazon, it's on all these other platforms, on Spotify. So just play some of these bits of music for us. Thank you. We also have our first 100 podcasts available to buy from audiobooksontape.com. And if you buy that, then £1 of each sale will go to the Diabetes UK charity. So again, thank you so much. We have our first 3 books available, which is the unofficial Sega Saturn collection, the unofficial PlayStation collection, and the unofficial Nintendo 64 collection. So please go onto Amazon and search for those and buy them if you would like. We also have our first we have the copies that were sent out to us that Amazon allowed us to buy for £25 each. So if you would like to have a copy at a £10 discount, then please email us at contact@oneupgaming.co.uk and email us what book you would like, and we will get in touch and we will sort that out and get one sent out to yourself. So that is the books, that is the plugs. So we'll have a quick break and we'll be back with the games played this week.
Hi, I'm Lucy James and I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast.
Hello Andy, this is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig.
And we're back, still David, still One Up Gaming, still episode 408 of the One Up Gaming podcast. So thank you all for coming, thank you all for watching, thank you all for listening if you are listening. I'm not sure if you'll hear the next doors through the walls, but I can hear hammering and stuff. Got new neighbours moved in recently, and I think they're doing a bit of DIY sort of stuff. So we will plough our way through and hopefully it's not too distracting if you can hear it at all. I've mentioned it now, so hopefully you will hear it and it's not just me being crazy. But anyway, Games Inspired Music, buy it, rent it, stream it, all that good stuff. 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. It's an album, bits of music. It's on YouTube, I think, as well. I think they put it up on there. You can also get our first 100 podcasts available at audiobooksontape.com. It's like a little tiny audio cassette with a little pull-out USB stick thing that you plug into a computer or something, and it's got all the files on so you can listen to it. It's got loads of other bits and bobs on as well, but they're the main things, and the Diabetes UK charity is the main thing. So episode 408 of the One Up Game podcast, we will go into it now. And played 7 games as usual, unless we're having a big special thing. But yeah, 7. Oh god, don't know why I'm tired. 7 games. So the first game, I'm going to get the name wrong, I do apologise. I think it's Sokomage. 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 I think it's all one word. Got sent this game to review. The review will be going up soon. Not looking for good things, really. I first saw this and thought it looked like an old school Zelda-like top-down RPG game. But when I turned it on and started playing it, it is a puzzle game. It is a top-down. You move your character up, down, left, right. But when you press left, it just continues going left till he gets to the end of the screen. And on the game itself, it's got like puzzles where you have to hit blocks into holes and then get to the other side and hit a crystal. But if you get your character in the wrong position, you can't hit the blocks, so then you have to restart. So it is just a puzzle game, a really basic puzzle game. Graphically, it looks nice because it looks like an old 8-bit sort of like Zelda game. But because it is just a single screen, and I was expecting proper full movement from your characters, I thought it'd have been a better sort of like overall experience, but unfortunately not. It's very simple, it's very basic, and yeah, I can't recommend this game, unfortunately. So Sokomage, yeah, we don't recommend. Sorry. Next up, we have, I think it was called Vigor, and this one it was on the free play things it was on the Xbox, so it'll be on PlayStation and all the other ones. And it was like a World War One third person sort of like online multiplayer combat game. It looked nice, it played nice. It was more janky than some of the other sort of games I've played I'm trying to get that square again. More janky than some of the other like first person sort of like shooters that I've seen. But I guess with it being a free to play, I'll give it a pass, because with it being, I haven't yawned all day, then I get in here in this room and I just start yawning. It must be because there's a lack of oxygen. But yeah, it's a fun little game. I found it too hard to get into, because you'll have a lot of people who just play this on and on and on, and coming into it as a first time player, it was just, the skill set was massively high. They should have maybe had, like, you go into a lobby with people with only, unless that is just me being absolutely crap at this game. But I played it for an hour or so. I won't be going back to it. That's how good I thought the game was. It looked nice, it played nice, but I'm not a massive multiplayer online sort of shooter fan. So that is that. Then we had the next game we played was called Virginia. Now this one's quite old, and I only downloaded it on the Xbox because it was on the dashboard saying, I wonder if it is a lack of oxygen. Jesus. It was one of those games on the dashboard that was like, play the game in one sitting, that type of thing. And it is a very slow, story-driven, walking simulator-y type thing. Loved the graphics. Very much like the Sega Model 1 board sort of like graphics. Very square, polygons. I thought it looked amazing. The story grabbed me. Everything just grabbed me. It's an amazing game. I really did enjoy Virginia. So if you want to try it, I think it's on the Xbox Game Pass. If not, it'll be cheap because it's quite old now, and it's an amazing game, and I really loved Virginia. So moving to the next game, and that is Fade to Silence. And this one is what I would call a budget Souls-like game. So the game plays like a Souls, and it just looks a bit janky, it just feels a bit janky, but it's adequate. So if this is free or cheap, I'd recommend it. I'd recommend buying it. I'd recommend giving it a go. See what you think. You on it again? Oh God, don't know why. I really don't know why. But yeah, Fade to Silence. I don't know. I saw the cover screen of it, and I didn't expect it to be this sort of game. I thought it'd be like a walking simulator about monsters and stuff, but no, it's not. It's a Souls-like. So as I say, it's a good little game. Just expect it to be a little bit janky. So the 5th game we played this week was called Busway Islands, and this one I was quite impressed with. From the cover of the game and from what I was read about it, it was another one that we got sent to review, and I was expecting it to be like those mobile games where it's like a parking lot and you have to get all your cars out of the parking lot by swiping them. I expected something like that, but when I turned it on, it's a little bit like, it's a full-on puzzle game. It's a little bit like a SimCity sort of thing where you have to put your road down, and so once you get your road down, you can rotate the roads round. You have to get your bus to go through the route to pick up all the people and to get to the exit. And you also have on other levels like a train. So you have to get the train to go from the start to the finish. And it's just complicated in an easy way to work out. And I really enjoyed this game. Graphically, it looks nice. Lovely little graphics that pop, like bright colours, really nice. So I would recommend Busway Islands. Nice little puzzle game. If you like puzzle games, give it a go. It's fun. The 6th game we played this week is All Elite Wrestling, so AEW. Now this is the game that Ukes was doing when they got removed from 2K games, you know, from the full-on WWE. And this one, I didn't enjoy it at all. I really didn't enjoy it. It was a really simple, slow experience, and I just didn't enjoy the fighting mechanics, all that type of stuff. But what are you gonna do? There's no real options at the minute. There's the WWE 2K25, I'd have a guess, and then there's this. I'd honestly say go to the full-on WWE game. I think it'll look nicer. I think it'll be a lot more presentation-wise. It'll just be a fuller sort of game. But yeah, All Elite Wrestling, I was really disappointed in, to be honest. It really was. So, sorry about that, guys. Sorry, Ukes. And the last game that we played this week, after my yawn, is called Neon White. Now, I'm sure I've played this before, but it was on the Xbox Game Pass, so I just gave it a quick go. And it's a really fun first-person platform game with shooting mechanics and puzzle-solving bits. Got a really nice story, really fun, really crazy, over-the-top story. I was expecting it to be a first-person walking simulator story-driven game, like some of these other Japanese sort of weird games. But no, it played fast, it played smooth, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. So to be honest, that could have been Game of the Week. Busway Islands could have been Game of the Week. But I'm going to give it to Virginia. I loved the art style, I loved how it all worked. I loved how the communication, the talking, the story panned out. I really enjoyed that game. So let us know in your comments. Yeah, I guess you can leave your comments on our comment feed. But let us know, what do you think was the Game of the Week? Do you think that I'm wrong with some of these games? Should I give some of the games another chance? But it's been me, David, from One Up Gaming. This has been episode 408 of the One Up Gaming podcast. Please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. We have 3 books available: the unofficial Sega Saturn collection, the unofficial PlayStation collection, and the unofficial Nintendo 64 collection, all available on Amazon. So go on to Amazon and buy them there. We do have 100 copies each to give away for a £10 discount. So if you want one of these, email us at contact@oneupgaming.co.uk and just sort of say you would like one of these books for a discount, and we'll email you and we'll get sorted and get one sent out to yourselves. So thank you, and we'll be back after this quick break.
Hi, my name's John here. I'm the designer of games like Sensible Soccer, Cannon Fodder, Whizball, Parallax and Sociable Soccer, and I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast.
Up next on the One Up Gaming podcast is 10 minutes of nothing. Will it be the team talking about nothing or a guest interview? Stick around and find out now. It's 10 minutes of nothing. Yeah, 10 minutes of nothing.
So still David, still One Up Gaming, still episode 408 of the One Up Gaming podcast. And this is going to be the 10 minutes of nothing. So for the 10 minutes of nothing, we brought this into effect because when we had our podcast before, we would just ramble on and on and on, and it just didn't make a cohesive sort of whole sort of segment. So I thought 10 minutes of nothing, bring that in. We can talk and talk and talk until the 10-minute timer stops, and then we have to stop and finish the segment. Just makes it easier to do, and you are not just rattling on randomly about crap. So, as always, sponsored by Games Inspired Music. Stream it, buy it, go on to Amazon, go on to Spotify, just whatever you want to do. 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity, so that's amazing. And also, we have our first 100 podcasts available at audiobooksontape.com. So go on there, buy that. And what's more amazing is we will donate £1 of each sale to the Diabetes UK charity. Because, I am diabetic, so I just think it's fair to give them some kudos for helping me when I was really bad. But yeah, so as I say, this is One Up Gaming episode 408, and this is going to be the 10 minutes of nothing. So I am just going to talk about the Euros. So apologies if you are not European or you're not really into football, soccer, that type of thing. So anyway, we'll start the timer now, just so I know where I am. So I will just sort of say, congratulations Spain, you won. And I will say that I thought they would win. The first time I saw them play in their first game, they were absolutely immense. They really were good. And I think the team of the tournament won, and they were, they should have, the team of the tournament won the tournament, which is weird when you think about it, because a lot of these sort of teams, they either start well then fade, or you start poor and build, where Spain were just on it from the first game and they were just brilliant. So I will just go through the groups. So Group A, it was Scotland, Switzerland, Hungary and Germany. So Scotland is my dad was Scottish, and I do follow Scotland every now and again. I like to see what's happening, and I like them to do well. But in this tournament, they were just completely and utterly outclassed, and they were really badly beaten a lot of the time. I think they only got 1 point off one person. Must have been Switzerland they got a point off. But yeah, Germany won the group easily, and then Switzerland came through. I think Hungary qualified as well as a third place runner-up. I hate all this third place runner-up stuff. Just do your top two, and that's all you need. So the next group, Group B, Italy, Croatia, Albania and Spain. as I said, Spain played 3, won 3, 5 goals scored, 0 against. It was just immense, absolutely immense. They were really good. Italy crawled through, but they weren't very good. So that was that. The Group C, Slovenia, Serbia, Denmark and England. And unlike Spain, where they won all 3 games and scored 5 goals and none against, England played 3, won 1, drew 2, and they basically scored 2 and conceded 1. And it was just quite embarrassing in the group stage. Denmark came second and Slovenia came third. And I think they also qualified as a third place runner-up. But in my opinion, I don't even know how Serbia didn't qualify. I thought Serbia would be the best team in that group, but England qualified, weirdly. Group D, we had Netherlands, Poland, France and Austria. Now, I thought France and Netherlands easy, but no, Austria actually qualified top with 6 points, France second with 5 points, Netherlands third with 4 points. So yeah, not a great group of teams there. Next up we have Slovakia, Belgium, Romania and Ukraine. And they all finished on 4 points, which must be sickening for Ukraine because it was Slovakia, Belgium and Romania that went through. No one really played well there. They were all dodgy as. And the final group, Group F, was Portugal, Georgia, Czech, so is that Czech Republic, and Turkey. And Portugal played well, they qualified with 6 points. Turkey played well, qualified with 6 points. And Georgia played really well, and they qualified with 4 points. But yeah, so that was that. I wonder if I can get into the... Alright, so what's this? Group stage. Group stage is done. Group stage. Alright, here we go. Right. So then, the round of 16 was Switzerland v Italy. And Switzerland absolutely demolished Italy. Italy were really bad. Switzerland won 2-0. And in the other round of 16, Germany v Denmark. And again, Germany won easily 2-0. The next round, the next day, I think it was next day, yeah. Oh, I've got to pause this.
A few moments later.
Sorry about that. Someone's at the door. So England, Slovakia, and I think Slovakia were winning 1-0 to about the 92nd minute, and then England got a fluky goal. It was a good goal, but it was just out of nothing. And then they scored again, like 2 minutes after the start of extra time, and then they went through. Spain played Georgia, and Spain won 4-1. Another game. The other round of 16 games, France played Belgium, and it was quite a close game, but France won 1-0. Belgium again just didn't seem on it. Next game was Portugal, Slovenia, and it went all the way through to penalties, and Portugal won 3-0 on pens. Again, they didn't play well. Romania, Netherlands. What do you expect? Netherlands won easily 3-0. Austria, the surprise team, against Turkey, and Turkey actually won 2-1, which is quite freaky. Next up, we had Spain, Germany in the quarterfinals, and that was a good game. It was really probably the best game of the tournament, I'd say, or one of the best games of the tournament, and Spain won 2-1. We had Portugal v France, and it was at 0-0 all the way through, and France won 5-3 on pens. Again, France and Portugal just didn't play very well. We had England, Switzerland, and Switzerland scored an amazing goal, and then England, again, last minute of the game, scored an amazing sort of fluky out of nothing goal, but then they won with their penalties. They scored 5 goals and Switzerland only scored 3, so England played amazing to get all those 5 goals. Then there was Netherlands, Turkey, and Netherlands won 2-1, which is nice. I think they played quite well. Then the semi-finals, we had France v Spain, and it wasn't a good match, but it was a decent match, if that makes sense. France won. No, they didn't. Spain won. I can't even read. Spain won 2-1. And yeah, the best team of the tournament so far easily should have been going through. And then there was Netherlands and England. And the first half, England absolutely played well, but then Netherlands scored. And again, England had to come back, and they eventually won 2-1 in normal time. I think they scored the second goal like last minute of the bloody game again, and it was just weird. So that was the semis. So the final was Spain-England. Spain scored, England scored soon after, and then Spain scored again. I think that's how it went. But there was no real push from England. It was like all Spain, and then England would have one break, and then it was all Spain, then England would have a break. And when I say a break, I mean like they'd break forward, and try and score, but it just didn't feel cohesive enough to be, and it was just a weird sort of game. I don't know why there wasn't a third place playoff like there normally was. So that would have been like France and Netherlands. So normally they have a third place playoff, but I guess they didn't have one this year. I don't know. Unless that's just a World Cup thing I'm thinking of. But yeah, it's just... Top scorer is weird, because Cody Gakpo, Harry Kane, George Makakudunze, sorry Georgia people, Jamal Musiala, Danny Olmo, and Ivan Serrans all had 3 goals each. So they all win the Golden Boot, which is weird. And it's like all the England players, they all had most minutes played. Weird as. I'd have used a lot more subs if it was me, but what are you going to do? I think that's about it. I'm really disappointed that England didn't do well. Southgate did an amazing job for 8 years, and unfortunately he has now left his role, and we'll wait and see what happens next. So that'll do for the 10 minutes of nothing for this week. So I will just say thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, bell the icon, all that good stuff. If you enjoy football, if you enjoy soccer, let us know in the comments. I love a bit of footy. We'll have a bit of a chat, a bit of a discussion about some stuff. The PSR rules, all that good stuff. But yeah, so have I mentioned the fact that the games inspired music? I'm sure I have. Did I mention the books? Don't know. Anyway, I've got 3 books available. Buy them from Amazon. Just search the unofficial PlayStation collection, the unofficial Sega Saturn collection, and the unofficial Nintendo 64 collection. So that'll do for 10 minutes of nothing for episode 408 of the One Up Game podcast. Thank you all for watching. Have a quick break, and we'll be back after this quick message. Whatever, I don't know.
Hi, I'm Keith Allen, and I play Murphy on Z Nation, and I listen to One Up Gaming Podcast.
Hello, this is Peter Poppleton from the internet. I would just like to congratulate you really on reaching this, the 400th episode of the podcast. What the fucking hell is a podcast? If anybody tries to cast my pods like in Plaster of Paris or something like that, I will smack them right in the tit. It's what? It's like a radio... Right, I get it now. I see. It's like a radio show. 400 episodes on Chuffing Gaming. Chuffing hell. Look, I don't know how you've got there. Quite what you can say about Chuffing Space Invaders, Pac-Man and Horace Goes Skiing, I will never know. But either way, it sounds like quite an achievement. So well done. And here's to the next 4. Let's not get, ahead of ourselves. I'm not going to say the next 400 because let's face it, gaming is, well, I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? I'm very old. Happy 400th episode.
So yeah, Dave, I don't know why I started recording and I started scratching. I don't know. It's better than yawning. I've been yawning all day, all morning, all hour, whatever the hell it is. I'm going again. But yeah, it must be this room. It must be a lack of oxygen. I'm just like gasping for oxygen. But yeah, this has been David from One Up Gaming, episode 408 of the One Up Gaming podcast. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for whatever it is that you do. Please go to our website. Got loads of reviews to come live on our site soon, or now, or whenever you're reading this, there'll be loads up there. So go to oneupgaming.co.uk. Please like, share, subscribe, bell the icon. We have our 3 books available. I'm not going to mention them, I'll just put pictures up now. Go to Amazon to buy them. Just search for the names. And if you would like a £10 discount, please message us at contact@oneupgaming.co.uk and just let us know what book you would like, and we will get in contact, because we've got a competition going for the first 100 people of each book. We will give a £10 discount. So email us, let us know, and we'll get back in touch. So it's been me, David, One Up Gaming. Thank you so much, and we'll be back next week. So thank you. Goodbye.
Better feel me. I'm a beast. Rawr. LG. Put in my heart in this. We're the ones who started this. Oh, we don't want no part in this. So it's taking over. Had to say it, gonna show you either way. You gonna really know of it. Lyrical genius, when I say it, bet I mean it. In the way my flow it is meaning. Not gonna back down, I will bow down. Recognize the cues now. Hi, I am Contact, listen to what I say. About to show you the way that LG became evolution and change. Revolution remains for LG. The game has been missing a brain, and I'm claiming that name for LG. Now you don't really want it, please believe I'm always on it, and I'll fight you to the death of LG. Think you can play with me? No, you don't have to wait and see. I'll come to you and you will see about LG. Cause I spit the coldest fire, oxymoron for deniers. Such a beast to all you liars. LG. Why don't you follow me? Cause take the hero obviously, and you will see that you should be about LG. Oh no, it's fading out. See, my time is running out, and now you all know you should be about LG. Put in my heart in this, cause we're the ones who started this. So we don't want no part in this. So it's taking over, had to say it, gonna show you either way. You gonna really know of it. Lyrical genius, when I say it, bet I mean it. In the way my flow it is meaning. Not gonna back down, I will bow down. Recognize the cues now.
I am more than just a lyrical crown, cause when you hear me, it's more than just sound. The words I spit be more than just nonsense. The more you hear me, the more that I'm common. You can hate on me, but hatred is a must. Time to show the world what they try to keep tough. This is LGE, that's what they gon' have to scream. You can say you had a throne, but I don't see no kings. You could call it me taking my shot, but I see it as the real recognize for what it's not. My eyes open and I can see for what it is. I choose to make mine and change how I live. By doing what I do, ain't worried about the dang biz. You can have a life, cause I got mine. Listen to the fact, LGE is on the rise. Yeah, it seems y'all the mind.
Put in my heart in this, cause we're the ones who started this. So you don't want no part in this. So it's taking over, had to say it, gonna show you either way. You gonna really know of it. Lyrical genius when I say it, but I mean it in a way my flow can is meaning. Not gonna back down, I will bow down, not the king now. Time believe me, I wish it rewinded. See me, trick me into thinking that you haven't just begun. Not ready for not an issue. If you mad, then you should let it go. We are set to blow. Too many said that you know. Don't think they will miss you. No, they hear who they've been waiting for. LGE. I hope you know it now. Heard it from a poet. How lyrical genius we are. LGE. Won't ever back down. Don't know how to act now. Glad to only be about LGE. You can't agree about how we spit the heaters out. Only getting leaders out of LGE. Too bad it's over for you. This what we told you we do. Now you would know that it was LGE. Put in my heart. We put our heart in this. Started this, so we don't want no part in no LGE. We taking over. Have to say it. Gonna show you the way you gonna really know of LGE. Cause there is something genius when I say it. You know it mean it. In the way my flow can is meaning LGE. Not gonna back down. I'ma bow down. Not the kings now. LGE. Put in my heart. Yeah. No. LGE. We're taking over. Gonna show you the way you gonna really know of LGE. When I say it better, I mean it in a way you know it is meaning LGE. Not gonna back down. I'ma bow down. Breaking out the kings now. LGE. Yeah. That's how we do it. How we do it. Yeah. LGE. Contact. Better feel me. LGE.